Hello everyone, this is CJNovo992 and today, yes, we are back with a brand new video. And today's video comes to us with a feeling and a vibe that I can only imagine was ever shared before and experienced before in the early to late 80s whenever a boxer was having to prepare to fight prime Mike Tyson, because now, as it stands, we are less than 24 hours away from playing statistically the most informed team in Europe, whilst we couldn't find ourselves in a mirror. But aye, let's just get on with the video then, shall we? And let's start off as always with the oppositional preview, which is more like an oppositional update, because again we've faced tomorrow's opposition before, and a game of football that I would argue with anyone that we were more than in before a red card. But we'll speak about that in a couple of minutes, because we need to speak about this frightening Napoli side. And honestly, like a certain Lannister from Game of Thrones, I'm going to keep this very, very short, because this Napoli side is frightening, people. Not only are they, again, statistically the most informed team in Europe, they are unbeaten so far this season, and they are on a truly incredible winning run, because since they came to Ibrox and bet us 3-0, they have won every single game since, against the likes of second placed AC Milan in the league, Jose Mourinho's Roma side, and of course in the Champions League, which again more impacts us, Ajax. They beat them twice. Not only just beating them, people, they have put 10 goals by Ajax in 2 games. 10 goals, people. Is anybody paying attention to what Napoli is doing this season, or am I losing my mind? It's like they've got a team full of Haalands, because all they're doing is scoring goals and winning games, people. Because you look at them, right? They're not only coming into this game looking to solidify themselves, keep a stranglehold at the top of the league, they've got one eye on history now, people. Because anyone that's thinking to themselves, well, Napoli might rotate, Napoli might rest, Napoli might change things against Rangers and take their eye off the ball, and I understand why you might think that, but again, I need to take you in and tell you the full story, because Napoli haven't just won every game since they played us. They have won the last 11 games, which is their all-time joint record for winning consecutive matches, going all the way back to 1986, when a certain Maradona was kicking a football down muddy parks you wouldn't take your dug into these days, people, right? That is the history that's in the line for this squad. If they beat us, they will put their names in the history books of Napoli Football Club forever, breaking the record that was set during a time where, again, arguably the greatest player to ever play football was played. So to anyone thinking they'll not be motivated or they'll not be at it in this game is sorely mistaken, because this team isn't just chasing the win, this team isn't just chasing 3 points, this team that we face tomorrow is chasing history. But aye, to finish up the old Napoli side of today's video, if you want some more absurd stats, if you want me to paint the picture of this Napoli side right now, they have now scored 43 goals in 15 matches. If you didn't want to pay attention to that because you don't rate the Italian league, you don't like the Italian league, even though I think that's a mistake because it's a very, very good league. If you want to just put that to one side and just focus in on the Champions League, the premier club competition that there is in football, they have scored 17 goals in 4 Champions League matches. 17 goals in 4 Champions League matches in a group that has Liverpool, Ajax and us. And you might look at us and say, aye, we're farmers and that. They've scored the least amount of goals versus us. That right there is frightening. And again, it's the fear that I wish that I got when I was experiencing the last Halloween move. Instead, I got disappointment and sheer shock at how truly bad it was. But aye, that is the Napoli update. They're a truly incredible side that, again, is chasing an all-time record against us on their park. Now it's time to dive over and jump over to the Rangers end of today's video that, again, used to bring me so much happiness and joy. Not so much these days, because it's well and truly a dark period that we're feeling right now. It just feels like there's a dark cloud that's following us. Maybe I'm misreading this or anything like that, but I feel a real disconnect right now between the fans and the club and the players now, and not only just on the park but at every level. And it's sort of bring me back to feelings that we had 4 or 5 years ago, and I thought we were beyond all that, but there's just real negativity right now because there's so many disappointments in so many levels, and it's really, really frustrating that we have a truly wonderful game of football coming up against one of the best sides in Europe, the best if you want in terms of statistics, but yet there is this feeling of just anger at the club rather than enjoying this prospect of a game that we wanted for so damn long. It's almost an afterthought, almost, when it shouldn't be, as we're facing the best team in the Champions League this season. But again, I guess that feeling is coming, and it's expected when you, statistically, again, as it stands right now, are the worst in the group. So it's the best versus the worst, the yin and yang of Champions League football right now. And I am 99.9% of people saying this is a foregone conclusion and an absolute hammer score coming, and I understand it completely. But when I was growing up, people, I was told a wee story about a tortoise and a rabbit in a race. And if you didn't ken the story, ask your parents who won. Alright, that's right, I've said what I said and I heard it. I know it's ridiculous, people, but again, it's a game of football, and aye, that Napoli team is very, very scary. But does that mean I'm going to go into this game and no watch it? Or if I, no, I'm going to watch every single second. It might be painful, I'm going to be honest with you, but we look, and again, I just want to see something for the players. I'm sick of hearing it in press conferences. I'm sick of seeing it in statements. If you take everything, right, that we've talked about so far on paper, this is the most one-sided game we've been involved in since, let me know in the comment section. Well, no one, I mean, no one is backing us to get anything for this game. And again, rightly so when you look at it all on paper. But you chuck all the records, you chuck all the stats, you chuck how terrible, and I mean terrible, we are playing. You crumple that together, you mix it, people. And all I'm getting for this, all I'm hearing getting screamed in the ear is a 1-0 Rangers win with James Sands scoring. That's it, people. I've lost my mind. That's it. It's the days came. We all knew it was on its way. I've lost the mind. The mind is gone, people. Aye, it's not looking good right now. And listen, all joking and poking fun and that in itself, we know the frustration at the club right now. I'm quite surprised that Giovanni is still in charge of the club right now. But I guess there's not many managers that I imagine will want to walk into a job a day before playing Napoli away. So, aye, anyone feeling that frustration, I imagine is going to just feeling it worse. And aye, it's almost a free hit for Giovanni in this Rangers side, and again, that can be one of the most dangerous things to happen, because everyone is looking at this game as the history time for this club. Maybe they'll get to the Napoli players, but no matter how I try and spin this or try and find the positivity in it, there's not much to be felt right now. But again, that isn't on us, the fans, to justify this and do this and turn this and say this and get this. No, that isn't on us, people. Sometimes the people in charge and the people that goes over that white line, it's on them to give us something back, because we give them enough, people, and they've not been doing enough on the part the last little while. Well, now it's time to turn up, because again, there's no pressure on you. Everyone thinks you're getting pummeled, so go out there and just show a wee bit of fight, and that's all we can really take for this game. Honestly, all I'm expecting, or all I want to see from this game, is I want to see the players actually show they've got the manager's back and actually perform, people, because if he's still in charge, I want to see it. He keeps saying he's still got the belief in the squad and he believes it can turn it around. Well, play like it then. Pick decisions like it, and that's all I really want to see for this game, and that's all I think we can see from this game, to see if everyone's singing for the same hymn sheet, because again, it's nearly mission impossible, people, but we'll go into it, we'll see how it goes. But aye, that's my thoughts and opinions on it. I just want to see something for these players that shows they've got a wee bit of fight and have no chucked in the till just yet under the current regime. That's all I want to see for this game. What about you? Let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below. What are you expecting from this game? The Rangers team news, again, I'm making these previews every 2.5 days right now, and I apologise. I know you're getting sick of the sight of me, but nothing drastic has changed. Again, Kamara is back in line for a return to the Rangers squad. I'd be very surprised to see him flung in, but Gio does like that ball carrier in the middle of the park, especially away from him, so we might see the return of him. Everyone else remains the exact same. Hollander, Hadji, Suter, all out long term. Lawrence back after the World Cup. There's no breaking news or anything like that. There's no returns. Everything remains the exact same from the last preview video, so I'm not going to sit here and bore these all, but aye, that is it, people. We showed for 60 minutes before a red card the last time versus Napoli, we were able to match their intensity, match their energy, and actually create several opportunities. Unfortunately, Alfredo Morelos missed in the game, but we showed something in that game, and I'm sure they'll look at that period right until the red card and say, we've got something there, boys. Go ahead and do it again. And again, just give us fans something to go on, because we'll sing your names, we'll do your songs, we'll follow you ever, but just give us something And that's all we can take for this game, and that's all I've got to say. Finish up with the predictions. I can't predict anything but a loss in this game because this Napoli side is truly incredible right now. But again, stranger things have happened in football. I'd love a cheeky result, but honestly, I can't see us getting anything. But again, for me, it's more than the end result. I want to see a performance, and I want to see a team that is fighting for each other instead of finger pointing, blaming other people. That's what I want to see for this game. And aye, we'll find out, people. It's less than 24 hours away now, so hopefully we have a phenomenal European night. We've not had one of them this season. I miss, well, since PSV, of course. I miss smiling with and talking to you at 2 o'clock in the morning. But aye, win, lose or draw will be here. Let me know your thoughts, how you're feeling ahead of the game. Are you surprised there's been no changes yet? Are you still wanting Giovanni out the club? It'd be great to see where your heads are sitting now, a couple of days fresh from the weekend. But until tomorrow after the game, I've been CJ over 92. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.